Alright. Alright, welcome back everyone. If you're enjoying this series, I would appreciate your support. So hit that subscribe button or come watch us on YouTube or Twitch while we do these live. If you remember from the last episode, this is the person we were going to talk to next. Let's see, meat of the matter. Isabel seeks to catch wild game and needs someone to lay traps. You're an adventurer, are you not? Hey, you have the same air about you as father. He used to be an adventurer like you, though he has long since retired and now finds pleasure in welcoming travelers to this humble hut. We also serve hot meals to the brave men and women who protect our borders, a small token of our appreciation for the efforts. Speaking of which, our meat stocks are running precariously low again, and I must head into the bramble patch to trap some game. Sorry to cut short our conversation, but duty calls, and no one else is going to... Oh, I do hate to impose, but might I trouble you to take this box of hunting tools and lay the traps in my stead? It is for a good cause. As I mentioned, there are only so many hours in the day, you understand, and every bell I spend on this task would be a bell spent on neglecting another. Bramble patch, meat of the matter. That also sounds like some sort of pun to something, but I can't think of it right now. Alright, got one over here. Seems like these what's it called, thorny bushes here, or whatever you want to call them, are a good enough trap of their own. A lot of quests in this small little area here. Alright. I wonder if she'll have a part 2 quest to this where we have to go actually pick up what was caught. Not like if we have to go pick up like an animal that's been caught, this is still a, go do this, pretty much go pick up an item kind of quest and deliver it back, but it incorporates the story a little more. And it makes it more than just that. So that'd be a nice second part to this if that's what actually happens. Let's see here. Thank you so much. Now all that remains is for us to wait. And to pray... Oh, that's looking good. And to pray for a bountiful catch. I shall have the wood whalers check the traps on the morrow. They are more than happy to do so, knowing that the meat will end up in their own bellies like as not. But if I might be permitted to speak seriously for a moment, it is not an easy time to be a frontier sentry, fearsome beast bound in these parts, and there is the imperial threat besides. Thus am I glad that I, who cannot wield a sword, may yet play my part by preparing hearty meals for those brave men and women who willingly endure hurts that simple folk like me might enjoy peace. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I don't really want to get gear. I feel like it's just a nuisance. Ah, it's no fun. I guess someone else will do that job. Oh well. Was that it? Was that the last one? I wasn't even paying attention. I think actually there was one up here. Oh no, I did that one. Oh no, it's way up here. Okay. So let's just double check here. I got a triple triad. Repeatable quest. The fate. Someone's actually working on that fate, but we won't waste. I mean, I won't go do that unless we're already in a fate. So this is a level 43 quest, Windy Wedding. 43. Oh, so close. I wish the monk can do it. 43. I guess we could do the samurai. Why not? I haven't messed with the samurai in a while. Alright, so this looks like to be our last quest. Unless this is a two-parter. Or multi-part, not just two-parter, I guess. This is another class that I kind of want to level up to 90. I mean, we're doing all these quests, and eventually I do want to do the class quest and the job quest, so I definitely want to get every class to 80, or I mean to 90. I feel like that won't be much of an issue until I get to the healers, because I mean, I really don't like healing. I'm just not very good at it. It's just not my thing. But maybe with some practice, it'll become a more easy time. I feel like you really need to know the dungeons more as a healer, and you have to make a lot less mistakes, because like even places that I've been, like sometimes like I still make mistakes, especially as the quote unquote floor tank dragoon who gets stuck in jump animations. I can't tell you how many times I've died to Titan getting stuck in some jump animation. Oh, well, anyways, Elflida needs help preparing for a social event of the season, Windy Wedding. The sanctum feels so very sanctified, don't you find? A very good friend of mine, practically sisters we are, is to be joined to her beloved here, and I've been invited. It is such an honor. You ought to see her troussage. I don't know, it seems like a French word. But I disagree, or I digress. So easy to do that about dresses, don't you find? Especially about Mercedeon, Samite, and this wonderfully fine lace made by tiny Lalafell children. There I go again. I meant to ask you about windy sprites. Do pardon me. Well, not really windy sprites as so much as their cores. I need 4 of them. Why? Oh, I can't tell you. Not until you get them. Secrets are so much fun, don't you find? Only good secrets. Alright. We can actually get married in this game, if I'm not mistaken. Something I kind of don't really... I mean, I guess if your significant other plays with you, and you kind of have that connection, you know, it makes sense. But if you're just like just doing it to do it, kind of random. No, we're way over leveled. I was like, oh, that's quick. Just one shot these guys. Alright, just 2 more. There's one. There's another one over there. And might as well go to that one instead of looking for some other ones. We shouldn't get attacked by anything here. Now, that's a quality of life thing that I wish they would add. Like if I'm on a mount and like I go up to an enemy and I hit like my commands to attack, like you can see there at the bottom, like the 1, 2, and 3. I should like auto get off my mount. It's like, because you have to like click your mount to unmount. It's kind of, it's not the biggest deal. It's just, you know, a small minor thing. But I seem to always have that issue. Ooh, it's a nice waterfall. I don't see too many of those. Oh, did we really go that far? I didn't think we went that far. It didn't seem like Didn't seem like it. Let's see. A nice little church here. I think we've been to this church, but we didn't see it. I think we came here during the day. It looks much nicer with all the lights at night, or at least kind of like a darker evening, I guess. Alright. You have the course? Wonderful. Oh, this will be the social event of this season. So exciting. My friend and I are very close, practically sisters, you know? Well, there you go. Thank you ever so much. Shall I tell you my little secret? Well, since you've been so very helpful, I'm going to use these when it's time to throw the rose petals. It'll be quite the flower storm, to be sure. 4 is too many, are you sure? Well, I suppose I should try it beforehand once, perhaps on my own estate. It is the social event of the season. I can't imagine. Imagine like just tossing 4 of those and then like blowing everybody away at the wedding. Good thing she's actually practicing. More potions we don't really need. Alright, I think that was the last quest in this area. Just do a double check real quick. Yep, I don't see anything. So we finished with the Eastern Shroud. I think this is going by even faster than Lanosha. So South Shroud. I think this is going by a lot faster because this is where I started off when I first played the game. So I probably did a lot of side quests here. So, you know, when I do say that this journey we're taking is, you know, completing all side quests, not all side quests are going to be in the video, obviously, because I've probably done some of them. Although this place has more than I thought they would. Let's see. Oh, they're in the 40s. Okay, that's 26. Let's see, 23. Let's do those. Let's see, 30, 30. So let's do these 3 with the gladiator. Let's see here. I think we're at 23, right? Yeah, 23. And then, let's see, there was some... we probably won't level up to 26 in that time. It'd be nice. So we could do those as a gladiator as well, but... oh well. But let's do those. And maybe we'll get lucky. And they'll be like multi-part quests, and by the time we're done, we'll be at level 26. And then when we go back to the quarry mill, if I'm not mistaken, we'll be at the right level to do those. Yoni. Occupational Hazards. Yoni wants you to check on the researchers surveying the ruins at Isamhar. Ooh, we'll get a minion. I like these. I like, you know, once in a while we run into something that's actually... yeah. Let's see though. Looks like a little bug though, so I'm not really too excited, but... alright. Hail, friend, would you fancy a flagon of ale? Flagon of ale? Or perhaps, an adventure. I can scarce believe my fortune. I was just looking for someone who might assist me in checking on the welfare of a couple of regulars. To be precise, I'm looking for an expedition team poking around the ruins of Isamhar, due south of here. They usually turn up at the Druthers every few days, covered in dust and hungering for a hot meal. But they've not been in for nigh on a week. Could well be that they're simply occupied with scholarly business, but they'd be running low on supplies by now, and that concerns me. Please pay them a visit at the ruins and see if aught's amiss. You're looking for one by the name of Ireli, by the way. I forgot the other one's name. I hope nothing bad happened to these people. That occupational hazard name for the quest name doesn't sound very what's it called? Doesn't sound. What am I thinking of? What word am I thinking of here? Doesn't sound like a good sign. If you guys have played the Endwalker main quest, you'll remember. Oh wait, I'm way off base. Where am I going? Okay. Anyways, if you remember, if you played the Endwalker main quest, there are two. There's a. I don't want to spoil it too much, but there's two Ishgardian ladies that have a bad time. I don't want. I mean, it's a little insensitive to say it like that, but I don't want to spoil it too much. But if you've don't tell me I missed it again. Oh man, I gotta pay attention instead of talking. Okay. Is this the? Okay, yeah. So I think this is the what's it called? Palace of the Dead. All right. Yes, may I help you with something? Let's zoom in, get a nice close up to this quest, make it more personal. I've been trying to do that for a lot of these quests, but sometimes I forget. Yes, may I help you with something? Yoni was concerned for our well-being. How positively sweet of her, but as you can see, we are both quite hale and decidedly not deceased. We did, however, encounter certain practical difficulties when a veritable legion of Chigos burst forth from the depths of the pit. Your timing is impeccable, as we have only succeeded in clamoring out. In fact, since you are here, perhaps you might prevent a similar situation by slaughtering a number of the pests, say 5 or so. That should be sufficient to frighten the rest of the brood back into the shadows, or back to the shadows below. Alright, so do I actually have to go down there? Up. Is there anything above us? What do you mean up? Oh, we're already there. I guess we're just a slight bit off. Chigos. Oh, those insects. Oh man, those dying animations. Made me get my skin crawl. I got goosebumps just looking at them. Bigger Chago. Chigo? Ooh, even... That's such a weird name for a even bigger Chigo. Maybe I should just close my eyes and look away. So I don't have to look at that. It's almost worse than fighting spiders. And I hate spiders more than insects. Just those beady eyes, or those red eyes. Kind of bugging me. I think the minion is probably, at least the minion we're getting for this quest, it seems to be a larva from those things. My, that was marvelous work, adventurer. Many thanks. Perhaps now we might return to our research and relative peace. Oh, the ruins you can see down there are part of an ancient subterranean city known as Gelmora. For Duskrite Elzen such as ourselves, it represents a valuable and unexpected opportunity to learn more about the settlements where our ancestors once dwelled. Yet, as fascinating as the ruins are, I do believe I've had my fill of the inside of the hole for the time being. At any rate, you can assure Yoni that the two of us, particularly my brother, are quite well, and we will soon be along to partake in Buscarin's finest meal and mead. Is mead like ale? Are those like the same things? Or, I mean, maybe not exactly the same thing, but isn't mead like some sort of like alcoholic beverage? Let me know in the comments. I'm not really too sure about that. Thank you, friend. Karen might come off as a rough hew to strangers, but I tell you, he'd be right devastated were anything to happen to one of his regulars. What's that? Ireli assures me that her brother is in fine fettle as well. Why I have not the slightest idea of whom she speaks, nor why that would concern me. Weren't you concerned for both of them? Let's see here. Let's hope we never get that on a random minion call. I'm sort of liking this one here. Just kind of like hanging off our shoulder. I don't think there are that many minions that do that. Actually, I'm not sure if any other minions do that. Let's see. I think the other one is in here. Let's unmount. A filot. Oh, this guy has two. Enemy mine. A filot is worried about Buscaron in the light of recent events. He word Garleans in the woods got old Buscaron besides himself with the worry. So I came up with a bit of an idea I did. Might be heard there's a place near to here where poachers and all other manner of scum gather. There's no friends of Grenada or Gridania to be sure, but they've even less love for Garlemald. So I got to thinking, why not ask him to keep an eye on any Garleans in the woods, enemy of my enemy and all that. Seems like a good plan. Let's see. So what do we have to do? Just talk to some people? Maybe help them out in a fight? Well, it's good that there was another quest here. We're about to hit level 24, so maybe we will hit level 26 before we go up there. Cool Corel Claw Poacher. It's pretty much Cat Claw Poacher. It's like this guy's hunting tiger claws, pretty much. That's his name, Tiger Claw Poacher, pretty much. Buscaron is worried about by Garlands in the woods, is he? Then the situation must be dire. Very well, I will see to it that any Imperials are watched with a close eye. By the by, you are the Aurora making a name for himself of late. What does that mean? Are you not? It is good to finally put a face to the name. I've never heard that term before. Or maybe I just forgot it. I'm sure it's probably come up before. Too much dialogue to remember everything. Even if you sit here reading it. Oh, I think I'm going to the wrong place again. Where is this guy? Oh, here we go. Red Belly Flyer. Garleans in the woods. Buscaron would not lie of such things, nor I think would you. Worry not, the wasps are watching. Tell me, are you the gladiator rumors speak of? Aye, I suspected as much. Many wasps are looking forward to the day they cross paths with you, myself included. Until then, friend. You know what I've noticed? That a lot of people... I was always used to doing quests like this and people knowing who I am. But it seems... I mean, maybe this is not new and it's been around the whole time. But it seems to change. Like, I wonder, like, because he called me a gladiator, and that's because I'm in the gladiator class. So I wonder if, like, I switched to a different class, if he would, you know, oh, you know, you're the white mage I've heard of, or whatever. You're the ninja I've always heard of. I don't think that was ever a thing before. I think it was like a small personal touch that they did. But who knows? Maybe I just never noticed. So, how's the hospitality of our enemies. Left a sour taste in your mouth? Did it? Pity that. They have no respect for land or law, but they're not without their uses. Now they know who you are, and that ye ain't scared of them. Your name's getting known of late, for better or worse. A lot of folks talking an interest in ye. Though it best if you went looking for them before they came looking for you. Let's see, got some royal blue dye. Well, actually some good armor that we can use. Mayhaps we actually get some armor. Let's see. Yeah, why not? I think this is for gladiator stuff, yeah? Does it actually go into my armory? Yeah, I actually have space in my armory, what a surprise. Alright, now does this guy have another quest for us? Shadows of the Empire. Awfulot would be most grateful if you could hunt down some Garlean interlopers in his stead. You're back, lad, and something tells me you'd not come for a flogging of Buscaroon's ale. All the better that I just overheard some Garlean stragglers was seen in the Twelves Wood, and you know they're not like to be up to any good. Me? Why, I'd like nothing more to gut those imperial horsens myself, but I fear I've picked other duties to attend to, other duties this day. We're counting on you, lad. He's just too drunk to move, probably. Let's see, can I go over the bar and take a look at this guy's face? Look at you. Look at him, those glossy eyes. Staring 1,000 miles into nothing. Alright. So actually, this is a level 24 quest. So, wow, would just be perfect for it. Well, probably if we have to face any enemies, we will get a level up and actually be able to turn in this quest. And if not, we'll kill some mobs around here and gain the level anyways. Let's see what's around here. Investigate specific locations. Okay, so here's one destination. Wonder if, under the bridge. I am the troll. English Guardian. Or Garland. Guy from Garlemont. All the way out here. He's kind of out of out of his element out here. Alright. That's one of two. So as long as we fight another one, we should gain a level and be able to turn this in. Now if we could just find out where... Oh, it's up here. Alright. Let's do the fight or flight, get some damage boost. These guys actually have some, they're a little tougher, I guess. I mean, they have more defense or more HP. Maybe that's just because we're at the same level as them. Alright, cool. We got that level we needed. Now we can actually turn this quest in and get the maximum experience for the level. Saw to those Garlean dogs as swift and sure as I saw to me pint or me duties, did you? On behalf of old man Buscaron and me compatriots here at the Druders, ye have herk, me gratitude and then some. What's with ye messing What's with ye meself seeing to matters, lad? I tell ye, no flogging of mead or garlean troublemakers on or around these premises is hick safe. Cool. Alright, so let's see here. So we finished this area here, and there's another quest down there. We'll end it for this episode. It's right around the time to end it. And next episode, we will go to this level 22 quest here called Potsherds for Posterity. Well, if you enjoy this, I would appreciate your support, and hit that subscribe button, and thanks for watching.